My life has always been a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. But if anyone asks how I'm doing, I reply, I can't complain. It could be worse. When I was admitted to the hospital to give birth, it started out as a regular process, but I ended up needing a C-section. After I woke up from the surgery, my son turned blue and was rushed to neonatal intensive care. I got to hold him for less than a minute. He spent 2 whole days away from me. Not long after he was born, I got sick with a fever and was rushed to the ER. They think it was my kidneys, but I never got a concrete answer. Then, when my son was 3 months old, my mother passed away. I thought, I guess it is worse. I love my job, but I needed time to get my mind right, so I was referred to a therapist. Later, when I called my boss to tell him I got the okay from my doctor to return to work, he replied, "You took too long." They wouldn't let me return to my job site, but instead had to interview for different jobs with different schedules and different employees from those who I supervised and shared a rapport with. HR told me they only had to hold my job for 120 days. That wasn't true. My job security, my only means to provide for my children, was gone. Sometimes I sit and ask myself, what if I never got pregnant? What if my son wasn't in the ICU? What if my mom didn't pass? What if I never got sick? What if I'd just gone back to work when they wanted me to? Maybe they would have given me my position back. Maybe I would have never suffered from postpartum depression. Maybe I would still have health insurance and could continue therapy. Well, it was pure serendipity when I spoke with a legal advocate. Although the process was long, the people who worked on my case had my best interests at heart. They heard me out, let me speak, and got some results. I went from feeling lost to feeling a great accomplishment. I am forever grateful to have found their help.